All right, here we are, 11 Madden 25 episode 2. Sponsored today by Gail Earnhardt Jr. and Budweiser. All right. Oh, that joint was insane. That party was whoa.
Switch that flow, straight back on that feet, bounce back, get down low, bounce back, yes indeed. By the telling me something, maybe I need to figure out how the hell are we cutting. I gotta lead to the house and the left to the if you trying to do something, you gotta lead with the bounce. Make it bounce, make it bounce, make it bounce,
It's week 2 of the 2024 season, and coming up next is the Commanders' rookie quarterback. He's coming off a week where he could do no wrong and piled up the yards. It's the Commanders and the Giants. All that and more coming up next. Welcome in, everyone.
I also put franchise mode. I put
The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the rookie Greg from Notre Dame.
Now, Mike, at this level here in the end, you just rarely see the type of performance where one player on the field just stands out that much against his peers. But that's exactly what we saw out of this quarterback a week ago. I mean, throwing for all those touchdowns, that's one thing. But the fact that he was able,
he gets free. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Oh, man, what a start to this one, Greg. Right out of the gate, first play of the game. A big ball downfield for the touchdown.
I don't even think the fans have settled into their seats, Mike. I mean, you talk about a fast start. There was no settling into this one. This play caller wanted to attack early, and boy, did he ever.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete. Richardson operating from the pistol. He connects downfield to Dotson. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And he will score. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commander. That is second. A run here with the veteran. A toss to Eckler. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. On second down, Richardson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And third down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So at a good spot here, second and a yard. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's going to be taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Oh, no.
The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Slot man in motion right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, second down and goal. Throwing, Richardson. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. It's his third touchdown on the year. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are
They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. He'll dodge one would-be tackler. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Richardson to throw. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he will score. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Commander. The offense headed back out. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he spins his way into extra yard. Going to be a pickup of 9. A good run there. 2nd and a yard. Now Richardson. And this throw batted away and incomplete. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. To throw, it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Deontay Banks right there with a good coverage to knock it away. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. On a great connection there, we're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves,
and he's into the end zone. Olave Zaccheaus. Touchdown, Washington. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Right side, catch made by McCord. Into space. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 99 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They run this straight ahead with Eckler. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup, 7, sets up 3rd and 3. On the give, it's Eckler. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th. On the handoff, this is Eckler. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Richardson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. On play action, Richardson. Now pass deep from McLaurin. That's caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Nice run there by Eckler, and he continues to be a productive back here in his 8th season in the NFL, and it's one of the main reasons why the Commanders targeted him back in March.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
The tight end Ertz in motion. They'll go back to Eckler here on 1st down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. And the passing numbers just insane at this point. That last completion puts him over 600 yards for the game. Never been done in an NFL game before. Incredible milestone. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Richardson going to look to throw to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make. You couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike. And I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. In the back of the end zone, he's got it. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work.
Now Richardson. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's Richardson. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. John Bates. Touchdown, Commanders. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Throwing is Richardson. That is brought in at the 10. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. The motion man here is McClure. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's in. Ben Simmons, touchdown Washington. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapon.
Something 44.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now on handoff, the tight end in the running game. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. He's going to try it here again. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.
Innovative energy is contagious. Pick up the pace. One for the ages. Ain't no debating. We're gonna make it. Back to the basics. Dedicated, breaking out of the matrix. Levitating, flying higher than spaceships. Elevated, celebrating. You ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. Look at me go. If you didn't know, now you know. Perseverance, my cologne. You can see I got it on. Wait, stop. You can meet me at the top. I got the magic like a genie in a bottle, baby. I'ma give you what you want. Hold up, wait, stop. Saw my name on the dot, okay. Man, I'm coming in hot, okay. I gotta give it all I got. Yes, I'm living the dream. I will make it for the team. I want to go on the green. Greatest that you ever seen. You ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never seen it like this. Look at me go. Hey, we about to blow. Act like you know. Hey, we on the road. Look at me. Hey, bringing it home. We in the zone. Hey, look at me. You ain't never seen it like this. You ain't never. Girl in my backyard, I can run fast but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the animal. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so neat. Good, good booty like a flammable. Girl, I'm so family, really don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you cracking up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, since she need it. She wanted all day. Hey, 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 hey.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here you find the right coaches.
Tell me what you want and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not giving up, come on, we got nothing left to lose. I've been it from the start, you know I'm not going anywhere. I don't get it, tell me what you want, you can get it. Tired of bad vibes, bad luck, been swinging like a boomerang. Tried up, all time, nobody, now we're coming like a hurricane. Good and bad, everybody wants to get some. A surprise attack. You and me together coming at you like a hurricane. Tell me what you want right now. Ooh, let everybody talk right now. So tell me what you want right now. You can get it. Tell me what you want and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not giving up, come on, we got nothing left to lose. I've been it from the start, you know I'm not going anywhere. I don't give it. Tell me what you want, you can get it.
Hold up, I'm coming out of me like the electricity. Blow up, tearing at the seams, yeah, I see it unraveling. Pulling back the curtain, got the sun in my eye. Everybody, they've been hurting, but they push it aside. Every person is a person with a different disguise. Cause like I'm on a desert island and it's Lord of the Flies, right?
Watch out for your man. A wrecking ball on the string and heavy. This adrenaline is coming out of me like a electricity.
Tell me what you want right now. Ooh. Let everybody talk right now. Tell me what you want right now. You can get it.
Yeah,
Well, you can get it.
yeah, you can get it. Tell me what you want and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not giving up, come on, we got nothing left to lose. I've been it from the start, you know I'm not going anywhere. I don't give it. Tell me what you want, you can get it.
It's week 2 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Commanders and the Giants, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they... Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. It didn't take long to see our first penalty.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. One thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. People they make go and dollars they make roll and everything's for sure, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the cipher? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stitches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooters, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want to duel or defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone, and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flag the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spitter like saliva, you could never survive her. Streets got a code on, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way, play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same name, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Put up in the lot, still fly pop. The posse is spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant, sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. One thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on looking, I just came. Drown my sons, but they learned to swim. Now what a hell of a year it's been. Head in the bottom, put my heart in a case. Head's getting harder to act right. Play a sad song on a tiny violin. For the man at the bar confessing himself. I need some good news. Sitting there sipping on cold fruit. Nobody knows what I'm going through. The devil wouldn't work in my shoes. Wish someone told me. Living this life can be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers from the season I'm sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming home, though. Still looking for the ride at the end of my road. At the end of my road, I need some good news. Sitting there sipping on cold fruit. Nobody knows what I'm going through. The devil went up my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going. It's week 2 of the 2024 season. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Commanders and the Giants on EA Sports.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olton. It's week 2 of this NFL season. Couple 2 field four. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set. And off we go here on EA Sports. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run here with the rookie. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones. Taking off. Carrying that ball loosely. And
Yeah, fumble!
And the defense has it.
Yeah!
The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards.
Whoa!
But then he lost the ball. And the fumble was recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs. But he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball. Now the defense takes over.
The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high,
Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Harry McLaurin, touchdown Commander. It's his second touchdown of the year. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll swing that out wide.
Yeah.
And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8.
Woo!
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. A short one taken at the 10, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready to possess the football for the second time. The deficit is 8.
Oh, the ball! The ball's out! Go! Yeah!
And he's going to score.
Woo!
Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery. And you talk about the perfect first quarter. The offense has been doing their job. Now the defense joins the scoring party. Both sides of the ball contributing to the scoreboard.
yeah, this is what every coach dreams about, Mike. The opportunity to play complementary football. The offense comes out, they do their part. Now the defense is getting to the scoring mix. When both sides can complement one another and contribute and impact the game to this level, man, that is a recipe for success.
This fielded at about the 9.
Oh, he jacked them up right there.
Right at the 29-yard line.
This game's awesome.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with the rush lane integrity, and he makes a pay. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go.
In trouble, and down he goes. So back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Gun, it's Joe.
Oh, the ball! Oh, the ball! The ball! The ball!
The Commanders come up with it.
Yes!
He's going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery.
Woo!
Defensive touchdown. And they have done it again, Greg. The rare game where you have 2 fumble returns for touchdown. The defense coming up with it one more time.
The best defenses, Mike, they understand that turnovers come in bunches. All of a sudden you get one, they kind of get contagious. In this case, we see it unfold. They get one earlier. They get another fumble return for a touchdown. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see him get a third.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over possession of the football. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. If it was anything but. This
The ball!
The Commanders come up with it. And he rumbles his way into recovery and a great return for the touchdown. And a deep hole gets even deeper. This has been one-sided right from the start, and this first half nightmare continues.
In a league, Mike, where we see so many close games and there's such parity, every now and then it just seems one team is just clearly dominant, clearly in control of the game. And so far in this first half, that's what's unfolding in front of us. We'll see if they can get back into it in the second half, but up until this point, this team is in complete control.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. A big-time play out of the G-men. And even 30 yards. Jones going to hand this to Tracy. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. On 3rd and long. A hit, and he has lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate that ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That one broken up. It is in. Tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone,
a big play there for Washington. 33 yards. Throwing again, Daniel. Now pass deep from McLaurin to the goal line and in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line.
Damn it.
It's a turnover on down. Great tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And not much to speak of it. He'll get this one only to about the 3. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, Jones. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they've got to be picks.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Slot receiver headed right. And that is not going to work out as planned. It's a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. And he will score again. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. On 1st down, Jones. The ball's out. The Commanders come up with it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field, putting up great with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that away.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Offside. Defense.
The kicking team up for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Look on the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. He'll get this ahead for about 3. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. 2nd and 7. On the give, it's Tracy. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw is Jones. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juice.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're on to it. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw with Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. Again, working deep downfield. He is in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw. It's Joe. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. Give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose, and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Here's a run. And he's got another one. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he is stopped at Madden 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate. Here's Jamie Gillen on now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Daniel. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball, and that is incomplete. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Even in the air, here's Daniels. That's taken in by Dotson. And he's in. Dotson. Touchdown, Washington.
This is kind of the feast or famine. Anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure, and when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And the quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with first and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good game.
Throwing, Jones. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Now, Jones. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
He's got it at about the 8, and he'll be taken down.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
A run on first and goal. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line. All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal. Again, it'll be Eckler. Oh. And he's into the end zone yet again. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commander. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. The PAT, up and good. The Commanders add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Jones. He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here first and 10. Jones. The ball comes out. The Commanders come up with it. When the ball comes out and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
And he will get into the end zone.
This is disturbed.
Washington.
You know, there's so many key factors that
Disturbed.
allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. To throw is Jones. He fumbled the football. Oh, he gets it right back. Now whistles and a timeout. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Shotgun now for Jones. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. What can they do here? This is third and forever. Throwing now is Jones. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys can get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Here's their punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniel. He's going to look for the home run ball.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will score again. Harry McClure, touchdown Commander. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. The visitors' offense get those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. They'll run with Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Commanders come up with it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose.
And he will score. Jahan Johnson, touchdown Washington. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. So yet another touchdown pass. The motion man here is McClure. They're called in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. It's Eckler. And he is not going to get in to make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down. Now it's Tracy looking to run. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Now the return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Oh, that'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep from the corner. And that is incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think it could be pretty interesting. And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball. And you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the 2nd half to slow him down. But so far, that has proven to not be the case.
From the gun, it's a give to Eckler. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
They'll run the sneak. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position. Jones now on 1st down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. From the gun, it's Jones. Going for it all. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple under.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And the defense has it. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Pass pulled in by Tracy. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
All right, people, that's the end of the video. Peace. Later.